Anybody who knows me knows I really like the movie Beetlejuice. And no, not Beetlejuice, although I did really enjoy that one too, but I'm talking about the OG 1988 classic Beetlejuice. I've seen this movie literally 1,000 times, and I'm using the word literal right now. Like, literally. You know how a lot of people have their comfort show they'll put on for like background noise? For example, I see a lot of people using The Office or Friends, or maybe even Georgia Lopez. My friend, Yellow Rider. I swear, every time I hear that song, I just start feeling tired. But anyway, for me, it's Beetlejuice. Needless to say, Beetlejuice is my favorite movie. And Beetlejuice was fantastic as well, don't get me wrong, but nothing is replacing the original, at least for me. But with that being said, would I consider Beetlejuice the Animated Series my favorite cartoon? Well, no. But I did really enjoy it. The cartoon came out just a year after the movie in 1989, and I wasn't even born yet, so by the time I was interested in cartoons, this show just wasn't playing. What was playing was Hey Arnold, The Rugrats, Cat Dog, you know, the 90s stuff. But as I got older and I started to fall in love with the movie, I started to give the animated series a chance. And they recently put it up for free on Tubi, and my daughter's been watching it a lot, and I gotta say, the show does really hold up. Now, besides the few episodes that I've watched making this video, I haven't really seen the show in quite a long time. So just please bear with me if I mispronounce somebody's name or something. I'm working on it. But a little background for those who don't know, the animated series is based off the movie, but very loosely. For example, in the cartoon, Lydia and Beetlejuice are best friends. And in the movies, well, yeah, not so much. And also Adam and Barbara, who were like the main characters in the movie, they don't appear or they're not even mentioned at all in the cartoon. Or at least not from what I can tell anyway. They pretty much just made the show kid-friendly, which makes sense considering it's a cartoon for, well, kids. So no, in the cartoon, Beetlejuice isn't a creepy ghost just trying to marry a teenage girl. Though he does call Lydia babes a lot, which is, questionable. Anyway, to pick an episode to talk about, I pretty much just started watching a few at random until I found one that I found interesting. And I found that one pretty quick. The episode I landed on is titled, Sappiest Place on Earth. Now, if you're familiar with Disney World, which, I mean, come on, everybody is, you'll notice that this is a play on their slogan, the happiest place on Earth. Yeah, they take like a lot of shots at Disney in this episode. Oh, and real fast, another thing worth mentioning, the show relies very heavily on puns. Like 90% of the comedic moments involve puns of some sort. Which, you know, I can totally respect that, being as I'm a dad and I rely pretty heavily on puns to make my kids laugh. I'm not afraid to say a good dad joke, you know. So this episode follows Beetlejuice, Lydia, and her mother Delia, and a couple of her friends as they unknowingly travel to the Netherworld, aka the afterlife, to visit an amusement park. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. The episode starts on a rainy day at Lydia's house. We see that Lydia's mom, Delia, is the scout leader for the Happy Face Girls, which consist of Lydia and her two friends, Prudence and Bertha. Oh, and also Beetlejuice, but it's just one of his alter egos, Betty. You see, nobody knows that Beetlejuice is Beetlejuice in the real world, so whenever he's there with Lydia or whatever, he goes by one of his alter egos, which he has quite a few of them throughout the series. Anyway, with the weather being bad, Delia tells the kids that they have to cancel the Happy Face Girls camping trip.
Hey, let's ditch this bunch in a real ditch and have some fun! Let me take you sombrero over the rainbow. Hats, entertainment, babes!
Beetlejuice takes Lydia to the hallway to talk privately. He tells her that they should just ditch the other guys and have some real fun. Lydia says she can't just ditch her friends, or her mother, so Beetlejuice comes up with the idea of taking everybody to a place called Grizzly Land. Grizzly, Disney, yeah, you get it.
Exactly what is Grizzly Land?
Grizzly Land? Why, Grizzly Land is only the newest amusement park in the Netherworld.
In order to convince Delia to take the girls to Grizzly Land, Beetlejuice pretends to be another alter ego, Den Mother McCree with the Happy Face Girls' home office. She says that she heard the camping trip got rained out and she wanted to take all the girls to a brand new amusement park.
We're gonna take your whole troop to a brand new amusement park with the incredibly appealing name of Grizzly Land.
An amusement park? In the rain?
It's It's even better in the rain!
After some convincing and a crazy bus ride to the Netherworld, they finally end up at Grizzly Land. We see Grizzly Land's mascot, and it's definitely a parody on Mickey Mouse, more specifically the old black and white, like Willie Steamboat one. Their mascot is a black and white bat by the name of Bartholomew Bat, but for this video, I'm just going to be referring to him as Bat, and that's because I have the hardest time saying Bartholomew. Like, I had to repeat it like 18 times just to get it right the first time. I just suck at talking.
Beach? Who's Bartholomew Bat?
Just some loser from the old black and white cartoons. He is kind of a dud character to build an amusement park around, but hey, they have some great rides, Lids!
They take a look at all the rides, and they end up going on a rocket to the haunted house. And I love that in the Netherworld, like, their definition of a haunted house is a very slow ride through a tunnel with just a bunch of videos of happy families from the mortal world. But for real, that would kind of scare me too.
Mom, I'm home! Ah! It's horrible! Ooh, scary or what?
After the ride ends, Lydia takes a look at the bat and notices the ride operator had similar yet very strange glasses on. And in the next scene, we start to see that everybody is wearing those same glasses. Lydia looks at Beetlejuice and tells him that something isn't right here and that he should go nose around.
I think you should nose around.
My pleasure, Lids. I better take it easy. I wouldn't want folks to think I was too nosy.
What did I tell you about those puns earlier? I swear I could see why somebody would think they're super annoying, but to me, for some reason, they're like the funniest things. Beetlejuice goes off to find some of his friends that work at the theme park. They go by the Sappy Face Ghouls. Kind of weird how we have the Happy Face Girls and the Sappy Face Ghouls and they have like no connection. When he does find them, they're wearing the same glasses that everybody else is wearing and they're acting very strange. Like, instead of greeting their old friend Beetlejuice like they might normally, they just try to sell him things and then they offer him a pair of these glasses for free. Thankfully, Beetlejuice rejects the glasses and then he says this.
Nah, never liked old Batty.
You don't like Bartholomew Bat?
About as much as I do like clean underwear. I like those great Netherworld cartoon legends.
He goes off to list all of the other iconic cartoon characters that he likes, including the famous cartoon character with a squeaky voice who built an empire, Louis Louse. No, not Mickey Mouse, we're talking Louis Louse. Get it right. And as Beetlejuice is doing this, his pals, the Sappy Face Ghouls, they just seem extremely insulted that he doesn't like the bat. But as he continues to list all of the things that he hates about the amusement park, we see Bartholomew, see, this is why I don't say it. I'm just gonna, I tried again, sorry guys. We see that the bat is watching Beetlejuice on one of his security cameras, and then Beetlejuice just goes off to find the Happy Face Girls.
That ghost didn't take my batty glasses. I must get him under my control. I must make the entire Netherworld as batty as I am. Why? Because I'm a typical cartoon bad guy, that's why.
But as everyone is on the wacky water ride, we cut to the bat and he tells us his plan. He says that the glasses are turning everybody's minds into mush, and after he's done taking over all of the guests at Grizzly Land, he plans on taking over the entire Netherworld.
Everyone must become slaves for my battalion of baddies. Why? Because he's a typical cartoon bad guy.
While going through an area called Pollution World, the bat is controlling a robot to try to stop the Happy Face Girls and get the glasses on them. After slamming giant logs into their boat, they start leaking oil and sinking.
I have a sinking feeling! We're sinking! Women and children first!
Water, you know I hate it.
We then see two of Beetlejuice's friends pop up from under the water and put the glasses on Lydia's mom. And somehow at this point they still don't realize that these glasses are the thing making everyone weird. How they don't think it's weird that every single person is wearing these glasses at the amusement park and then acting super strange, I don't know. But you know, don't look at Beetlejuice.
Something is wrong.
Don't look at me, babes. I'm stumped.
This is serious, Beetlejuice.
While still being attacked by the robots, Lydia runs off with her friends and Beetlejuice goes to figure out where Lydia's mom is. And now we're down in this secret dungeon area, and the bat is having this rally with all the people under his control. While they all chant his name, he just goes on to trash every other mascot and talks about how soft the cartoon world has become.
We had uncensored violence. And nobody got hurt, see? Then these wimpy punks had to come along. Well, we're gonna let them have it. Yeah, we're gonna let them have it good, see?
Which, I mean, he does kind of have a point. Back to Lydia, and we're on a ride called the Banana Boat, which I'm guessing is a reference to the Banana Boat song from the original movie. You know, this one.
Work all night and a drink of rum.
The girls are asking Lydia about her mom, and one of them says this.
Gee, where's Den Mother McCree? Oh, she went to the little den mother's room.
Good. Losing 2 den mothers and 1 outing is over the happy face girl quota.
So you can lose 1 den mother per outing. Just 1 though, you don't want to make a habit out of it. Back down at the Bat Rally, he's still going off about how he's going to be the boss and how he's going to take over the entire Netherworld.
Why?
'Cause I'm a typical cartoon bad guy. That's why.
Oh, okay. That's all we needed to know.
He goes on to say that he still needs to get these 3 little girls in the glasses and Beetlejuice. And as you know, if you say Beetlejuice's name, he'll typically appear. So Beetlejuice pops up and the bat puts the glasses on his face. I guess this means the juice is no longer loose. Thank you. I'll see myself out. We see Lydia's 2 friends went and found themselves a pair of glasses, which makes Lydia the only one not being underneath the bat's control. Well, I mean, at least for a few seconds, until Lydia's mom comes up and puts the glasses on her face. Now at last, the bat has them all. Well, except not really.
These are Prudence's glasses, not the hypnotic glasses you enslaved everyone else with.
Lydia snatches the glasses off of Beetlejuice, and then we get a good old-fashioned cartoon off. They start dropping anvils, safes, pianos, elephants, buses. You name it, it's being dropped on somebody. My favorite, though, was the leaf that weighed 1,000,000 pounds.
Guess that about covers it.
Not quite!
But just then, a smellogram comes in for the bat. It's a letter telling him he's getting his own TV show, and he's going to finally be a cartoon villain, which is everything he ever wanted.
I got my own TV show. I'm gonna be a typical Saturday morning cartoon villain.
So I guess with him finally getting what he wanted, he no longer needs to take over the Netherworld. And in the next scene, we see the Happy Face girls on a bus leaving Grizzly Land. While the girls are complaining about how they don't remember anything that just happened, Beetlejuice says he saved the best ride for last and slams his foot on the gas.
That's it, kids!
And that, folks, was the sappiest place on Earth. Now I gotta say, I did really enjoy this episode. But I don't know if I'll go back and keep watching the show because honestly, the reason I enjoy cartoons so much is the nostalgic feeling I get when I watch them. But I don't really get that feeling with this show because, like I said earlier, I didn't really watch it growing up. But that doesn't make it a bad show by any means. And as far as why Beetlejuice decided to take shots at Disney, well, I don't really know. I looked into it and I can't really find anything. I'm guessing it was nothing serious and Disney was just an easy target. Plus, it doesn't help that Warner Brothers was behind Beetlejuice and Disney was like their biggest competitor. But anyway, how did you guys feel about this show? Did you like Beetlejuice the Animated Series? Do you have a favorite episode that maybe you want me to check out? Just let me know. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, peace.
We'll have to be sneaky, underhanded, down and dirty.